with the Renegade because they can emote. Fortnite Season 4 has way more Easter eggs than you'd think. Spider-Man and other classified Marvel characters coming soon? Secret unmarked POIs? Someone who's not Thor can wield Thor's hammer, the tragic backstory of the last henchman, and the guided missile to return to Fortnite? If you don't have this season's Battle Pass, be sure to use code T5G when you pick it up, because this season is jam-packed with all your favorite superheroes, and it really helps support our team and the countless hours it takes to bring you guys videos just like this one. But now, let's jump to number 15. With Season 4, the storyline for Fortnite is expected to pick up and get put into overdrive, so it's quite puzzling that the opening for the season has left us with deserted locations all around the map. Right now, the remains of Ghost and Shadow are all but gone. There's barely any trace left of them, except for something at the Authority. While everything at the Authority has been abandoned, including the vaults, there is a secret room on the top floor with some answers as to what might have happened. A lonely shadow henchman walks around the room, and occasionally stops to look at a table. The table has a photo of Brutus on it, as well as his helmet. He then does the thinking emote and starts crying as if to say he was all that remains of the tragic fate of the two alliances. His loyalty remains as he sits in wait, blissfully unaware that his leader may never return. This is a memorial for a character we didn't even know died, and I'm assuming he died, but it is possible that Brutus just went missing instead, along with all the other members of Shadow and Ghost. There's no trace left of Midas, Jules, Meowscles, or anyone. Lynx was in the Marvel comics, so she seems to be doing just fine, but the main leaders? All gone. Number 14. One of the most puzzling Easter eggs we've been following since Chapter 2 began were the journeys of Pipe Man and Hay Man. Two guys made of, well, pipe and hay. Pipe Man's journey around the map was pretty short, with him just hiking and enjoying life. Meanwhile, Hay Man has been doing farm work and just chilling around Frenzy Farm. It seems that Pipe Man's journey has included him stumbling into Hay Man, and they've become best friends. If you actually emote near these two, you complete one of Groot's awakening challenges, which calls this place a friendship monument. And I agree. Number 13. One of the secrets for Season 4 has been a hidden feature once you down a Stark bot. As you know, you can take out a bot at the Quinjets and actually hold the interact button to hack them. Once hacked, they'll automatically be on your team and help you out with any enemies. But there is a hidden Easter egg with this hack feature that not a lot of people know about. If you hack a Stark bot and then proceed to do an emote, they actually begin dancing with you. It's a pretty subtle Easter egg that not many people will have seen, so you could probably show this to some friends the next time you're playing Fortnite. Time to pull out those dance moves and host a Starkbot dance party. Let's go. Number 12. Speaking of Starkbots, hacking them and doing some party moves with them isn't the only cool Easter egg with these guys. If you've seen Mystique's emote in action, she can basically steal the skin of any person in the game. So, if you eliminated henchmen, you can become one. If you take out a pink ghoul trooper, you can become one. It's that simple. It even turns out that you can use Mystique's emote after killing a Starkbot and take their form. Considering this isn't even a skin in the game and you can play as a Starkbot, it might confuse a ton of people if you use it. All right, who said this wasn't pay to win? That's what I learned. Number 11. Alongside the shiny chrome variants, there are a ton of Easter eggs in the Battle Pass, as well as the comic books that hint at a massive amount of Marvel skins coming throughout Season 4. There's an achievement that you can get in-game, which has Spider-Man's logo as the image, and with Epic's history of putting Easter eggs into achievements, it seems this is a big tease at what's to come. That's not all! With an achievement called It's Clobberin' Time, hinting at a skin for the Thing from Fantastic Four. It would make sense. I mean, we're getting Silver Surfer, who's also from the Fantastic Four. There was also a Fortnite version of an issue of Venom, which includes Daredevil, Ghost Rider, Blade, and Venom on it. I can't wait to see these come into the game. Maybe we'll see Ghost Rider and Venom during Fortnitemares, as Season 4 does run into Halloween. Finally, there is a leaked ability which shows Black Panther himself, practically confirming we'll be getting a Black Panther skin in the future. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Whether his passing will affect this skin coming out, I don't know. I just hope they give all the money to charity or something like that. It would be nice. Number 10. The current featured creative hub for Season 4 actually has a really elaborate Easter egg hunt inside of it, which all you Easter egg hunters out there would love. There are a ton of books lying around the area, and you would have to read one in order to solve the puzzle and find the next. Doing this throughout all of the books for you to find will lead you to some star sign beacons. Activating the right ones will open a secret office door. In this office, you can head to the desk and actually unlock something called the Great Door. When you press it, it opens the big door in the hub. Then just go through and look through the telescope. Pretty neat little Easter egg, but that's nothing when you hear about number 9. We spoke a bit about the Brutus Memorial over at the Authority, with the lone shadow henchman just walking around and crying over everyone who had abandoned the place and left him on his own. But there is another Easter egg like this one, where you can find a lone ghost henchman at Retail Row in the back of a flower shop. He's just chilling, eating popcorn while watching TV and dancing around. Pretty much just vibing. Nothing but vibes going on here. There's also a gnome in the room that also has Brutus's helmet on it. I have no idea how that works and how this helmet can be in 2 places at once, but it is. Number 8. There are a group of destroyed sentinels over at a part of the map, and while this isn't a subtle Easter egg, and there are a few secrets that can be found here, the area is named Sentinel Graveyard and has quite a bit of backstory to it. The robots you see here are named, obviously, Sentinels, and they were a key part of the X-Men comics back in the 90s. They are massive robots who were created by Trask Industries, a company that hunts down mutants. You'll hear about these guys later in the video. They have their own cool Easter egg. The Sentinels track down and hunt mutants like the X-Men, which means the destroyed ones you see on the map were likely trying to hunt down Mystique, Wolverine, and more. With that in mind, it makes their presence even cooler. A cool Easter egg with them is that you can jump on their hands and it launches you into the sky. But get it lined up perfectly, and you can create a perfect loop between every single hand in the graveyard. Number 7. While people like Mystique have a unique ability emote, and people like Iron Man and She-Hulk have transforming emotes, the rest of the skins, such as Dr. Doom, have a pretty basic stuff in comparison. Dr. Doom's built-in emote isn't anything fancy. It's literally just him sitting down in a throne and sulking, as he always does. But getting the emote itself requires a special challenge. In order to unlock it, you have to do his awakening challenges, but then also emote as him during a victory royale. A tip from us is to do this challenge in a team rumble, because otherwise you'd take a while. Once you unlock the emote, you can use it whenever you want though, so it's not too much of a hassle. Number 6. This Easter egg could either be completely on purpose or just epic being epic. But if you pay close attention to the Season 4 trailer, you'll notice that the missiles that were tracking Iron Man look a bit too familiar. Comparing these missiles to the ones from the trailer of the guided missile launcher, yeah, they are the exact same missiles. It's possible that this is a tease that the guided missile launcher might make its return in Season 4. And while I personally don't think it will be, you never know with Epic anymore. Number 5. There's a new unmarked POI that can be located in Retail Row itself, and it is storyline related. If you've gone to the Awakening challenges for the skins, you might have noticed that one of the challenges mentioned is Jennifer Walters' office. You're probably wondering what that is and where. Well, in Retail Row, there's an entirely new building which looks very classy, and it belongs to none other than She-Hulk herself. Going in here will activate the challenge you need, and it's just a little nice new building that makes Retail Row feel a little more fresh after all these years. Number 4. While a lot of the skins inside of the Battle Pass this season have unique cosmetics, it can be quite annoying. You can only use certain gliders with that specific skin, and sometimes entire sets can only be used with each other. It's kind of annoying and defeats the purpose of mixing and matching, but not all the skins are exclusive to their own set. There is one which has a little secret Easter egg, and it's Thor's hammer. You can grab this pickaxe by heading to the crater south of Salty Springs as Thor. Once you've got the pickaxe, it will tell you that it only works with a worthy skin, which you'd assume is the Thor skin and no one else. But that's actually not necessarily true, because in a nod to Avengers Endgame, Fortnite actually lets you equip Thor's hammer with the Captain America skin, as he was recently shown to be the only other character worthy of wielding the hammer. It's a pretty cool Easter egg. I just wish we could use these pickaxes on every skin. Number 3. There is a secret POI that was just added to the map very recently, which almost no one knows about. If you head to the coordinates C1 on the island and look around, you'll spot a weird location that looks different to anything we've seen on the map before. It's a truck on the road, which looks like some kind of prisoner transport vehicle, and it has Trask Industries on the front. This means that a mutant is being held in the trailer of the truck, but we have yet to find out which mutant it is. It'll be interesting to see who is in there. I'm intrigued. Not just that, but something even cooler about this POI is the fact that rifts can be found around the area. Actual rifts. For the first time in Chapter 2, there are now genuine rifts on the map for you to use that don't disappear after a little while. I miss them so much. Number 2. With Season 4, the iconic Ferris Bueller Easter egg that has been on the map for ages received a little bit of an update. So far in the season, the house now has a working garage, which spawns the Whiplash, which is yet another Easter egg referencing the movie. Instead of the crashed car, there's the crane trying to pick up the other fallen cranes, and it's just becoming a bit of a mess now. The house got these updates in late Season 3, but it's important to keep an eye out for any more changes, as it seems Epic are still enjoying updating this house. And your number 1 spot. Alright, so the spawn island of the helicarrier actually has quite a few Easter eggs inside of it for all you Marvel fans. Firstly, there's a vault inside of the helicarrier, and well, when have you ever seen a vault on a spawn island? It's clear evidence that we'll be getting this place as a working POI in the future. Not just that, but the helicarrier's design itself is a one-to-one replica of the version from the movies. Just comparing them, it's the exact same. Epic did a great job of recreating it, and if you visit the helicarrier in Battle Lab, you'll be able to view the POI version of it rather than the starter island. Doing so will let you listen to a secret transmission coming from the deck, but it's hard to make out what they're saying. It's still easier than trying to figure out what Midas is saying. Does anybody know what that guy says? I hope you guys enjoyed this Easter eggs video. If you find any of your own, be sure to drop them in the comments below. Like